So, welcome everybody. This is the episode 1 of NASCAR Talks on the Zero to Racing channel. Um, as you can see, this is pretty much this is just gonna have some NASCAR talks, I guess. As you can tell from the title, it will be me just talking about what's going on and stuff. And so, we've had our first race already. The Sprint Unlimited happened. And of course, as y'all must know, Denny Hamlin ended up winning. Won it in the overtime finish. My opinion of the race was it wasn't a terrible race. It wasn't bad. In all honesty, though, I think the finish should have been better. Like, NASCAR should have waited to throw that caution flag. You know. Yeah, but that overtime finish is now what we have. Is the overtime really no difference, in my opinion. So I'm not sure why they're doing the overtime thing. Like, I understand why, but why not? They should have it. I like ARCA because it's the white flag lap, and then caution can still come out because they want to end the race on the green. I think you should race it under green, or at least have a race back to the line. So you have a battle for the lead because Denny Hamlin was so far ahead, and Joey Logano, Paul Menard could have made a run and had an exciting finish there after they wreck. Yeah. So it was Denny that won the race, and then Joey, Paul Menard, Kyle Larson, Casey Mears, your top five. Of course, that race was for nothing really. That race, not too much happened. Personally, I was going for Brian Vickers to win it. I'm a Stewart fan, if y'all didn't know. And he got injured in the offseason, so I'm going for Brian Vickers in the 500, of course. That's my pick. But yeah, so Brian Vickers, I wanted him to win, but he had a little wreck early on, cut a tire, collected his teammates, Kurt Busch, and Kevin Harvick. So kind of disappointed about that. He had a loose race car the whole time. We saw Jimmy Johnson wreck as well, go through the grass right before the end of the race and just tore up the whole front grille. Then we saw it was a big wreck. A lot of JGR cars got involved. It was Kyle Busch, Carl Edwards down the backstretch right at the end there. They got involved in a big wreck. Yeah, so that's pretty much all that happened in the Sprint Unlimited. Nothing too big. Then we had qualifying on the Sunday, and we saw the rookie Chase Elliott get the pole. Of course, that is great for him. If you watched it, Jeff Gordon was talking about how he was thinking it was going to be a Hendrick front row, and it's going to be Chase Elliott and Matt Kenseth. A lot of people kind of complaining that Chase Elliott really won it. Not sure why. I mean, Chase is a great driver. He's really fast. He's always been fast. I understand, though, because there's been theories about every Daytona 500 pole sitter since 2011. 2011, it was Dale Earnhardt Jr. That was when 10-year anniversary after the Dale Sr. incident. 2012, Carl Edwards, after he lost the championship in a tiebreaker at Homestead, coming in and then trying to build that momentum to continue. That's kind of the worst example. But then 2013, Danica, first female, Austin Dillon, the return of the three, Jeff Gordon so it was his last season, and then Chase Elliott replacing Jeff Gordon in the 24. And yeah, so I kind of expected Chase to win. I'm happy he won because I like Chase a lot, so pretty excited for him. The duels are on Thursday night here, and it's the Can-Am duels, and my pick really for both of them is, I don't really have a pick because I watched them, but it's one of those. I'm okay. I like underfunded teams to win. Like, I was kind of disappointed that it was Casey Mears missing the final round of the pole qualifying. He barely had it. But, yes, got kicked out with Joey Logano, the last driver that went. It was by 4 10,000ths, I think it was. It was a 194.254 to a 194.250. So, just barely. It was 1,000ths. My bad. I could not read. It was 1,000ths. That was the speed, but it was a 46.33.1 to a 46.33.2. So it was barely. I like Kit Mears a lot. But yeah, so my pick and then of my pick is Brian Vickers, and we saw Brian Vickers and Kevin Harvick's time get disallowed for qualifying, as well as Martin Truex, who had a roof problem. It was trying to, it was like sticking up, so that's what messed him up. But Brian Vickers, Kevin Harvick had some problems with their race cars and disallowed, so they have to start on the back of the duels. But I'm a Stuart Haas fan, so I'll be okay. And of course, both of them got fast cars, so they will be up front for sure. We'll see 4 drivers miss the field when it comes time. Honestly, I hope we saw Ryan Blaney clinch the spot and Matt Benedetto. I hope Michael McDowell makes it in, and then pretty much David Gilliland, the 2 open spots that will be filled in the unlimited or on the duels. Reed Sorensen, Josh Wise, Robert Richardson Jr., and Cole Witt are the other open drivers who have not locked themselves in, and I would be okay with any of them missing the show. Not being mean or nothing, but I don't think they could do anything. David Gilligan really deserves a better ride, but he is 13 for Front Row Motorsports, doesn't even have a full-time ride. And Josh Wise I really like, but he's driving the 30 car, so I don't know. I feel like he needs to get in a better ride before we start seeing him make all the races and whatnot. And Reed Sorensen he was so slow in qualifying. His average speed was 181 miles per hour. The fastest was Chase Elliott at 196, so a good 15 miles per hour faster. That's terrible. But then again, the draft is the great equalizer, so we could see anything happen there. So yeah, so it's pretty much all it. I'll be back for NASCAR talk after the 500, and we'll look at the duels, and we'll look at the 500. Tell me what y'all think of this. I hope this is interesting, and maybe I'll have some guests on here every now and then. So just let me know if y'all are interested in this, and when news and stuff happens, I might post a talk or something. But yeah, so 500 and the duels in the 500 are next, and I'm going for Brian Vickers and everything. I want him to win it, and if not, just any other Chevy. Alright, thanks for watching.